Okay, this is my video review for Friday, August 28th. These are the stocks I traded. ELON was a stock that I bought on this breakout here. I actually bought just below on the pullback here at 10.94. Didn't work out that day. I sold half as it dropped, and I held on to half, and as it consolidated, I just kind of watched. Really, this is the area you should be looking to buy or add if you already have a position, because here's the big pop with the volume, consolidates. It actually held support of this previous probably about 950 zone. Next support would have been 850, but it held 950 and then started to come back up. I was still one I didn't add, which is classic. I was just kind of hanging on there. Actually have too many stocks to deal with right now, so I wasn't really focused on it. So it was trading rather thinly as well. So I wake up in the morning and I see this big gap up, and so I get all excited. I'll tell you what I saw. First thing in the morning I get up and boom, well, actually I see this. It's up here starting to print 1040. I go, oh, is this thing going to roll over, or what's going on? Maybe I should look to add or exit. I just kind of held tight, and then I saw this, boom, boom, some volume came in. I'm like, are these shorts covering, or is this some news? I couldn't find any news anywhere on it, and I know it trades thinly, and I thought maybe it was just kind of a technical breakout, and it's going to go up to test resistance again. So I set a sell order for 11 up here, and then I get hit on that. Right here I get filled, and it actually pulls back, and I'm like, aha, it's some volume too. I'm like, yeah, I made a good exit there. And then boom, starts just ripping, bang, 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 all day. I'm pulling my hair out, just saying what classic move. You hang on for 10, 12 days, and as soon as you kind of just get above your even, you sell out, and then it rips. And that's exactly what happened today. It went another $1.60 after I sold. So it actually, this stock made like a $2.50 move on a $9 stock the day before. Sorry, $10 stock. So 25% move. I got a buck of it. I should be happy that I got out alive there. But still, look at that, boom. And it turns out later I found out around 12:30 noontime there was some news released. So, wish I knew that earlier, but that one's done. Got that off. Okay, another one I traded. I actually own this piece of garbage. I don't know why. I bought this on some audio news. The Spico came here with some volume. I was having a good day. It just was a small position. I had 1,000 shares. I just bought it just try to make a couple $100 and just let it kind of go. And it just turned around. It turned out to be just some share realignment thing, and it just so thin you can't even get out of this thing. Like, look what it traded here. This day it traded 6,000 shares all day, and I have 1,000 shares. This day it traded 300 all day. So I just basically just don't even look at this one. I just look at my P&L, and when I see it green or some action, then I go pull it up. So anyway, the last few days had some action. It's getting close to where I entered, which was 69 cents. So I took half off. I just want to get out of it. Look how thin it is. I took half off up here somewhere and dropped it a bit. Then I never got there wasn't anything at the bid. There's 500 shares at bid for 65 cents. I wiped that out, and that never showed up again. So I'll just keep an eye on that. I'll get out of that when I can. Then I took SBA. SBA had a rip this morning on audio news. I actually heard it. I just didn't get to it. That China had selected SBA for an order of its H1N1 vaccinations, flu shot vaccinations. So it just ripped up from actually the close the day before was 590, but it started printing just under 6 and went right to 740. Pulled back all day. I saw the other stocks, NVAX NVAX ripped up midday there, as you can see, towards the end of the day, 560 up to 630, big move. And BCRX, the other flu name that's popular, ripped up again, same type of deal, almost $1 on a $12 stock. So I went to SPA because I missed those two, and I thought there might be some carryover. People get a little excited because the other stuff is ripping, that this was going to rip, even though this one already had its rip. And you're looking at a daily here. I mean, these stocks have been strong. Look at this. Ever since that flu news came out, I don't know when, was it right here in this gap up? They've just been pretty solid all the way up. That would have been a nice time to get long and just hold tight. Anyway, starting to get we're getting some red bars here and some confusion, should we say, on what the value of this thing is, and quite a large volume spike here and a red volume spike actually. So we'll see how that holds up. Anyway, back to the trade. I bought just in here. I looked at the other two charts. They already ripped right around here, so I bought early, expecting that momentum to carry over to this thing at 657. I had a target up here of just over 680, and if it really spiked and volume came flying down, it's going to try and hold for 710. But it didn't happen, and it reached a high of 676 and turned around, and I bailed out at $6.69. So I made 12 cents in that trade. That was just a quick one. It was good. I was happy. And I went back to my old favorite at the very end of the day, SPPI, Spectrum Pharmaceutical, which still has news coming out in a week, and that's the catalyst behind it, and a couple other drugs in the pipeline actually. So this daily is actually looking pretty strong. A couple of shakeouts here, but it's looking strong, and it's right near its highs, and it's 815 is the spike high here. So if we can take that out or even test it, you got some room here. Anyway, the trade I took was just a quick scalp at the end of the day. I was watching it at 60. I didn't buy, and then I bought at 65, and this just kind of was like it looks fast here, but it felt so slow. And it went up, and I bailed. It kind of pulled back here to I bailed here 771, 770. I got mixed fills. I just hit the bid and wiped out everything, and then it actually pushed up a little higher, another 7, 8 cents, and then pulled back. But it's holding its ground here. So with a week to go before expected news, and this one acting pretty well, that's one to keep on your radar. This could break out a little bit. So I'll keep an eye on that as well. That's it for my trades for Friday. I'll be back probably tomorrow with a watch list. Hope you all did well.